Good morning, friends. Welcome back to Just Writes a Book. Let's dive right into my February goals video. The first thing I'm going to be doing this morning is resetting my planner. Here I am adding in the labels for each section for this week. I do have a new VA client starting this month, so I'm making sure to add in all of my tasks for her as I go in and fill in the rest of the week. Now I'm going back through my future log to make sure that I add in any important dates for the month. In my January video, I talked about how I wanted to stick to the HP90 method, and while I have been doing that, I realized that while I had planned out my projects for the year and what my goals are for the year, I hadn't gone through and separated those by the 4 quarters in the year, and so I decided to go ahead and do that now in the beginning of my planner. This month I do basically have the same reading goals as I did last month. I would like to read 1 nonfiction this month, 1 book from my TBR shelf, and I do have about 5 arcs that I need to read. One of the biggest problems that I had in January was that work was super busy and I had so many big projects that I need to focus on. I'm really hoping that that won't be the case in February and that some of the new year, beginning of the quarter, big projects will be done and I'll have more time to focus on some of these smaller tasks throughout the month of February. One of my goals for the year that I did not keep up with in January was journaling. This is something that I'd really like to get more into. I mentioned wanting to start some new hobbies and try some new things. And while not necessarily a new hobby, journaling is something that I've always wanted to get into. And so I'm really hoping that February can be the month where I create that habit. So here I am, starting off the month, writing out my intentions and just kind of manifesting what I want February to look like, and I'm writing that into my planner at the beginning of the month. So you can see here on the page on the left, I have my 3 main focuses for the year. And on the right, I have broken down these pages by quarter, and I have added the goals that I want to focus on for each of those quarters. I have gotten a few of my quarter 1 goals already checked off, or at least already started. I have already plotted and outlined Project J&J. I started reading some of the articles and watching some of the videos that I wanted to. I've gotten some of the nonfiction books read that I had wanted to, so I'm slowly checking off the tasks that I had for the first quarter. In February, my writing goals are going to be mostly the same. I'm focusing on the same projects. I want to finish editing Act 2 of Twisted Loyalties. I would love to get into Act 3. I want to continue to read more articles about writing and structure and all the things, and watching the videos on YouTube. I would also like to continue drafting my serialized story. If I could finish that in February, that would be amazing. I'm also very happy that I managed to finish plotting and outlining Project J&J in January, and finally in February it is time to start drafting. There you have it, friends. Not a super exciting video, but I actually found it really motivating to have this video of my goals and plans for the month in January, so I definitely wanted to continue this practice into February, and hopefully you guys find it interesting seeing what my focus is for the month. Thank you so much for being here. I'll see you guys in the next video. Happy writing.